bikes at 360, the 460.
Okay, so you've seen I've got a car trailer on the back, so you know we're picking up a car. What is it, you may ask? You will find out later on in the video. We're 12 minutes out, gonna go check it out.
Unsurfaced road.
There's an unsurfaced road coming ahead, and I think you guys are gonna like this one. I hope you do, because I do, so if you don't, you don't. Anyway, I don't know what I'm getting at, just see you guys in a minute.
3 hours later.
Hey! What the f have you bought?
That's hectic, isn't it?
Hectic, I can't let the handbrake.
So, it's the next day, and here it is in all its glory. But before we show you, let's move it somewhere a bit more nicer and show you around. And before we can do that, we got to jump start it. Oh, come on. Something so freaking simple. Alright, we're good, boys. Key. Neutral. Ah, what a beast. What a weapon. Wipers work? Look at that. Could use some new blades, but that's alright. Yeah, the Mazda.
You just wanna hold it, don't wanna swim it over. It feels like you got it, you want your roller coaster. Don't ask me about my freedom, don't ask me about my wisdom. You want it, you need it, but why?
Even if you don't like these cars, how can you be mad? Look how happy it looks. Big smile. So, what's the story with this, you may ask? Well, while I test the aircon, I turned the aircon on, the ABS light and traction light just turned on. I can hear the compressor switching over. We'll try the aircon. Interesting. The story is, I've always loved Mazda 2s. When I first met my wife, she had a Mazda 2, it was auto, and I just thought how quirky they were and how cool they were and how fun. So I've always had a like for them. I know it's just a Mazda 2, it's a nugget. But anyway, this one came up relatively cheap, just under $1,000, and it's a write-off. It's got hail damage. You might not be able to see in the videos, but it's got hail damage. It's not that bad, but bad enough to call it a write-off. So I thought, manual, under $1,000, cheap nugget, let's turn it into a track car. So that's going to be what I'm going to be doing. So what we're going to do is, I've got a good friend of mine, he's a mobile mechanic, and he goes, man, I love those things, I want in. So what better way to spend some time with your mates than building nuggets, testing aircon, works good. Don't know why the traction light turned on, and racing cars. So it's going to be a bit of a mini series. I think what we'll do, we'll take it to the track as it is now, dead stock, put a bit of fuel in it, just see why the traction light's on. See what it does dead stock as it is, straight out of the box, and then from there we'll take you down the rabbit hole of stripping weight, doing some tires, doing some brakes, doing some suspension, and just going along the journey of a cheap nugget track car that's budget friendly, let's say. So if you're interested in these types of things, this car's relatively clean. I don't know if you guys could pick it up in the video. This thing's spotless, other than the hull damage, and it's a bit faded, which luckily I know a guy that can detail. It's pretty good. Sidetracked. Yeah, so cheap nugget track car. Have a bit of fun with your mates, and story to tell the kids one day. So this wraps up this episode. Welcome to the journey and start of the Mazda 2 nugget track car. Next episode, you'll see us cleaning it. Got to clean it first. I know it's a race car, but race car. I know it's a nugget track car, but it's got to be clean. That's what we'll do first. We'll clean it, service it, and then take it to the track. See you then. Also, if anyone knows, there was no lights on the dash a second ago. As soon as I turned the AC on, we've got an ABS and a traction light. What's your thoughts? Oh, winning Foo Fighters. This was definitely owned by good people. Love myself a bit of Foo Fighters.